Welcome back to my channel. It's so good to see you guys back here again. As you all can already tell from the title of this video, I'm going to be giving you the part 2 of the freshers frequently asked questions. I gave you guys 30 plus questions and answers last time, and now I'm going to be giving you guys the remaining 20 plus, making that almost 60 questions and answer. You guys have to give me some accolades. By giving me accolades, I mean liking this video, subscribing, and dropping a comment. Thank you guys. Also share it to your friends who have these kind of questions that they want answers to. I'll be so happy. As you can see, I've got my laptop back and everything is in here. So let's start. First question here is, how strict is the school on dress code and hairstyles? The 100 level, the dress code is not really strict. Just dress decently and that's fine. Hairstyles, it's not like other private universities where you have to, like, your hair cannot be longer than your shoulder length. Your hair can even get to your bum and they won't say anything. You can use any color that you want. It's free, but just try and be responsible. Like, you should know what colors will not look good on you as a human being. Is there a reading room? Yes, there's a reading room. There's a reading room in the boys hostel, girls hostel, which is Amazon hostel has their own reading room, Serena hostel has their own reading room, Access hostel also has its own reading room. So all hostels have their own reading rooms, and there's also a general reading room which was provided by the alumni of this school called Alumni Center. You can go there with your male friends, female friends as a group to read, because obviously guys cannot come into girls hostel to read and girls cannot go into guys hostel to read. Also, that place has a working Wi-Fi, like a stable Wi-Fi where you can use to like browse your assignments and stuff like that. And you can just ask around. The password will be given to you by people who use that place regularly. Does IU have free Wi-Fi? IU actually have Wi-Fi, but I've only used alumni Wi-Fi and it worked. As for the remaining Wi-Fis that I see on my phone, I have never tried to use it because I don't know the password and I don't know if it's working. Honestly, I'm not going to lie about that, but they do have Wi-Fis for every hostel, but I don't know if it's working. Do you have a lot of time for yourself in IGBINEDION University? I can tell you for a fact that you have a lot of time for yourself. It's just like any other university. If you think you will not have time for yourself in any other university, then you won't have time for yourself in IGBINEDION University. There is no difference. Is refrigerator allowed? Yes, refrigerators are allowed. I have said that before, but not deep freezers. Deep freezers take a lot of current, so it's not really allowed. If you bring it, they're going to seize it, or you take it back home since you're a fresher. Are notes in PDF form or handouts? Notes are in both PDF and handouts, but most of our notes are in PDF forms. They send the slides to your course rep or to your group chat, and then you download the slides and read. But sometimes some lecturers that use textbook, they photocopy some part of the textbook that they want you to focus on, drop it with the photocopy man, and then you pay your money to the photocopy man. You're not paying the lecturer, don't get me wrong, you're paying the photocopy man for photocopying it for you. So it's not a matter of force, it's if you're interested. So you go there, you photocopy, and then you get yours. I heard that fees increase. What's the updated fee structure? So yes, the fees increased. I'm going to put the link to the fee structure down below so you can just check it out. What is the sports activity like? Do they go for competitions? IU like sports. I'm not even going to lie about that. The VC single-handedly organizes like football World Cup. They call it VC's Cup. They give them gifts like huge amount of money, like more than 100 or 200,000. All the departments bring out their representative, they'll play and then go to the finals, and then the winners take the cup and the money. Do they pay for feeding like other private universities? No. Like I said before, in IU we cook. You're allowed to cook, you are allowed to buy food, but nobody is collecting anything like feeding fee from you. You're not paying money to any cafe whatsoever. If you come here and you decide to pay the cafe, that's not their business. But there's nothing like that on the fee payment portal that, oh, this place is designated for a feeding fee and stuff like that. Do you get? Estimate of how many notebooks to bring. Okay, I would suggest 12 in one. That's if you are a fan of 12 in 1. If you are using small notes, you can buy 14 notebooks. I don't remember how many notebooks I used. I am just estimating that I don't want you to be stranded. What should I bring to IUO? Okay, I have a video which I made last year, and that video can answer your questions for all the freshers till 10 years. I'm not even joking. I took my time to make that video, and it's very, 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 very detailed. So if you want to know, the link to that video is going to be in the description box, so you're just going to go there and check out the video. What background should we use for our passports? Red background, you guys. Red background. Those of you that just used anyhow picture to register for your student portal, like me, that's your student ID. That's what's going to be on your ID card. That is what's going to be on the computer in ICT when you're writing your exams. Will pharmacy students come to the teaching hospital? Of course. I told you, all science courses come to the teaching hospital from 200 level. Med lab, biochemistry, anatomy, nursing, medicine, whatever course you're studying, as long as it's not arts, social science like law, business admin, interior, theater arts, you're going to the teaching hospital. The school and the hostel is like 5 minutes to 10 minutes. Let's just say 10 minutes max. It's not up to 10 minutes, but like 5 to 10 minutes max from the hostel. So it's not far at all. Is it compulsory to use school bus, and what time does the bus come daily? It is not compulsory to use the school bus. If you have enough money and you want to be flying back, that's your business. Nobody's going to stop you, but the school bus is in your school fees. So if I were you, I would choose the school bus. And what time does the bus come daily? The bus comes by 7:30 in the morning till like 11:30 a.m. Till like 11:30 a.m. because the bus drivers have their break time by 12 p.m. and then they start bringing students back from school. What does the classroom look like? Okay, I think I have a video or picture or something about this classroom. If I do, I'm gonna put it somewhere like right here so that you guys can see what it looks like. But if I don't, I'm sorry, I don't know how to explain what the classroom looks like. Will all students be having their class in one place? Okay, you have GSTs. GSTs are general studies. Definitely, there's a big auditorium which is called the law auditorium. All 100 level are going to be in that hall for GSTs. I think you do like, I don't really remember, but like 3 GSTs or so. So for all your GSTs, you guys are going to be in one class. Rules and regulations of IUO. You guys, this video is very detailed. After giving you guys the rules and regulations of IUO, I'm going to give you guys some tips for surviving IUO for freshers. You guys, this is my code of conduct. I won't say I'm a bad student, honestly. So this was made in 2013. You can see I keep it anyhow, but this is a lot, you guys. I can't even start reading it. It's like 50 pages. But I will just read a few that I know people commonly make that mistake. Let me take you guys to hostel. There's misconduct for use of library. I think we should know that if you take the books and you don't return it, there's a fine. If you spoil their books, tear it, there's a fine. If you make noise, there's a punishment. If you eat, there's a punishment. But the general misconduct, look at it. You can read some. Unauthorized transfer of hostel bed space, 1 month suspension, and payment of 10,000 naira by each of the offenders. Squatting students in the hostel. You bring your friends from Uniben, Unilag, bring your family friend to come and be staying with you. If you're caught, 1 month suspension and payment of 10,000 naira by each of the offenders. Wait till if you squat someone that is not in this school, you won't pay. You will be rusticated for one academic session. But the first one was if you squat someone, like it's not the person's room, but the person has packed the load and come and be staying there, inconveniencing your roommates. Short putting and baiting outside, throwing poo-poo in nylon inside somewhere. You pay 50,000 naira for first offenders and suspension for 1 semester for subsequent offense by the same students. Occupying bed space in a hostel not officially allocated, 1 month suspension and 100,000 naira fine. Keeping of pets in the hostel. This one is very, very important because I'm hearing some of you want to bring cats. Immediate removal of pets from the university premises, and in addition, suspension for 1 month and a fine of 30,000 naira. They even put only female students passing the night in male hostel or male students passing the night in female hostel. Suspension for 1 academic session for both students. Use of violence of any kind on any person within the university campus, which is fighting, bullying, whatever, expulsion from the university and handing over the person to the police to continue from there. Kidnapping or illegal detention of any student or any person, expulsion from the university. Why would a student kidnap a fellow student in the first place? Intentional damage of university property or private property, which means your fellow property. Rustication for 1 academic session and payment of the assessed value of the property damaged. Guys, this is a lot. This is a whole lot. Like, I can't even finish this because I have another thing to do in this video. Okay guys, that's it for like rules and regulations. So there is nothing like you cannot come outside. If you're expecting to see that in this book, I'm sorry, it's not in there. You can go out, nobody will stop you. It's not a school where you need exit card. I've said that before and I will say it again. Besides, the lecture halls are outside the estate. Market is outside the estate. Most of the things you want to buy is outside the estate. So why would they stop you from going outside the estate? It's inevitable to go outside the estate. So that rule is not here. I'm going to go over to the last part of this video, which is the tips for surviving in IUO as a fresher. I have a video like this up on my channel already, which is I've forgotten the title of that video. What to know before going to college or university. I think that's the title of the video. But this one is tips. I'm not going to tell you what you need to know. I'm just giving you tips. It's now your choice to take it or not take it. University is not a competition ground. Very important, because you are not carrying first in university. There's no first, there's no last. There's only first class, second class. I don't think anybody wants to graduate with a pass. So university is not a competition ground, academic and otherwise. It's not a place where you come to do competition with people of who has the most or who doesn't have the most, or who is most intelligent, or who is most sociable, or who is the finest. All those things doesn't matter in the real world. So my guy, if you come to the university, focus on passing. If you see something that can benefit your class, share it. Let me tell you the truth, even if you share something that makes people score 100%, not everybody will score 100%, because not everybody is smart. Not like smart because they are dull. Not everybody has sense. So if you see something that will help your classmates, share it. Don't be saying, oh, I want to come and carry. There's no first in university, guys. You guys should just be very matured. Every CA counts. I just started understanding this in like 300 level. You see those tests, assignments, make sure you do it well. Don't just do it because you're doing it, because those things at the end of the day, they build your CA. And even if you flop in your exams, they're going to help you like build it. maybe, for example, you got like 30 something in your exams out of like 70, because most exams are over 70. You're supposed to get 70, you now got like 35. Okay, you got 35, but in your test the CA is over 30. In your test you got like, maybe in your other CA assignment and everything, you got 25. That's already 60. You have gotten to a B already, and you did not pass your exam very well. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's not just about writing the exam. Me, I used to, like, I believe so much in, I don't care about tests, assignments, whatever. I'll just go make sure I try my best. If the exam is over 70, I should get 58, 60, blah blah blah. But now I've come to understand something, that it starts from somewhere. You build it little by little. So like, even if something happens and God forbid you flop, you still have something to fall back to, that, oh yes, it will still make you it still give you a solid score. Like, I don't know if you get. Learn to work in groups. This one is very, very important as a 100 level student, because most of your courses, they may want you guys to work in group. Zoology, botany, blah blah blah, even in law, even in GSTs, they still want you guys to work in group. So if you don't learn that spirit of teamwork, it's not going to work well for you and your group. And try as much as possible to contribute, even if it's the smallest thing, even if it's helping them to go and buy water. Like, everybody's busy, you don't have anything to do, okay, they are thirsty, okay, let's go and buy water. Go and buy. Just make sure that you do something. It's not like you just be lost. Trust me, it's sweet to be lost. It's very sweet. Like, you're just in a group, you don't have to do anything, don't do everything, and you guys get your scores individually. It's so nice. But at the end of the day, who are you doing? Yourself. Do not be antisocial in the first week of uni. That's the mistake most people make. You're forming introverts, you're forming antisocial. That first week of uni is I won't say is when you meet your friends, but like people that will like get you through the most of school. That's when you meet them. So if you become antisocial, the boss will leave you. You guys, you need to know people when you're in 100 level. So that in any school you need to update. You don't necessarily have to pack everybody as your friends. You don't need to have 10 friends there, 20 friends, but just talk to people and make sure that you guys are cool on a good note, so that when you ask them for something, they won't be reluctant to help you with it. Because trust me, in 100 level you need all the help that you can get. Try to put balance. It's very easy for you to go astray. Like, it's just like this and you are forgetting your book. For real, like, it's so easy. Don't live in the same room with your friends. I am saying this, for example, you have a friend since primary school, secondary school. Probably you have not lived with that person before. If you guys were roommates in boarding house and it was fine, cool. But if you guys have never lived together and you guys have just been seeing each other, you guys have been friends and stuff, and then you now come to uni and say, oh, I want this my best friend to be my roommate or something, you guys, it's not going to work, because you never lived with this person. You don't know this person's behavior. You don't know if it's something that you can't tolerate. It's better for you guys to come and see each other in each other's room, chill, and you will still go back to your own room than living with your friends. Yeah, know what you stand to lose. Not everybody's from the same family background. Some people are like scholarship students, while some people, they can pay the fees 10 times and they will not shake. So if as a scholarship student you know what you stand to lose, that anything make you lose the scholarship, you will not have the chance to be in this position that you're in right now, and then you're following people who can pay the fees like 10 times. That's why I said balance. If you can balance things, there's no problem. But if you cannot balance things, you should always not put yourself in that situation, because at the end of the day, you are the one that is going to lose. School is very sweet and you can easily like lose your focus, so you should know what you stand to lose. Pray always, especially in IUO. Pray, like, hold God. You can't go through school without God, consciously or unconsciously. No, you cannot try it, because IUO will frustrate you to the point where you may be having suicidal thoughts. I'm not even joking, but if God is with you, you know that all these things now less like it's going to fall in place. So you don't have to stress yourself too much. You don't have to think about it too much. You just have to talk to God about it and remove your mind from it, and that's it. I think I've said like 8. This is the 9th one. Make sure you understand the course you are studying. This is the mistake most people make. You're studying medicine because you watched Grey's Anatomy or because your father is a doctor, or because your father owns a hospital and he wants you to come and inherit the hospital. You're now coming to a university and you want to study medicine. You don't know. I can't lie, I won't say I fully understood nursing when I was coming in, but just have an idea, because for real, I never knew like we had to write professional exams. I swear, I just thought like maybe it was like other departments where you write like school exams and then they give you a certificate. But when I got into school, I found out that we have to write professional exams, more than 2 for that matter. And I was like, but at the same time I was like, okay, it's still cool, because I knew like the course was not going to be easy from time. So you have to understand the course you are going to. Is it something that you have passion for? Passion is very important. The last one, make sure you enjoy yourself in the first year. I'm specifically talking to nursing students in this one because 100 level, I can tell you that the stress is like 50%, 40% ish in nursing. I'm not even going to lie, it's not that stressful. Enter 200 level, you start going for posting. You're going to the hospital, like you see A&E cases, you see surgical cases. You'll be changing your wards every week or every 2 weeks. So just enjoy it. Go to the parties you want to go, but try and put a balance. Like I said before, do whatever you want to do, but just make sure that you know your purpose while you are in school. Don't forget, and you guys enjoy yourself in your first year, especially medical students. I'm not talking about medicine and pharmacy. For you people who not make list, you say a favor that said you should enjoy yourself in your first year. Talking about nursing, enjoy yourself in your first year, but just make sure that your GP is a solid 4 point or 3.9, 3.8. Just make sure that you're above second class lower. Don't be in second class lower, you guys. Make sure that your GP is like a solid 3.8, 3.9 and stuff like that. So guys, that is all my advice and the answers I have to all your frequently asked questions. This is the last video I'm going to be making for freshers before you guys resume. You guys are going to be resuming on the 30th of this month. I am so excited for you guys because I know how it felt like when I was going to start uni. Like I was literally dreaming about it. You guys, I thought I was going to be in some kind of grownish kind of thing, dressing, doing stuff, being a bad bitch, doing this, doing that. Oh, look at me, I hardly even go out. Make sure that you are well prepared, not just buying stuff. Mentally prepared, guys. University is not secondary school. Please prepare yourself mentally for the struggles that you're going to see. No mommy, no daddy to help you. You're going to be responsible for yourself and your finances, so learn how to be responsible. Please guys, when you're coming, bring perfume. I will emphasize, overemphasize. If there's another word for overemphasizing, I will do it, because the sun is already too hot in IUO to add body odor to our problem. Thank you very much. Thank you guys for staying to the end of this video. If you stayed to the end of this video, please drop a white love in the comment section. I will know my real MVPs. Please do well to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell, because I have another exciting video coming up by like a weekend. You guys, it's not been easy with this YouTube thing, but don't worry, you'll see in my next video. I'll explain to you guys better at the end. Congratulations to our new freshers. I wish you all the best in your uni journey. I pray that God guide you, God strengthen you, and I pray that you meet the best set of people that you can ever imagine. Yeah, bye.